I just saved $400 on a flight to Europe, not with a secret website, not with miles I spent years collecting, but by booking on the right day. And no, I'm not talking about Tuesday. That advice is actually wrong, and I'm about to prove it to you. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact algorithm secrets that airlines use to price their tickets and how you can use that same data to pay hundreds less than the person sitting next to you. Let's expose some industry secrets. Here's why you should actually listen to me. I've been obsessed with finding the cheapest flights for over 5 years. I've tracked prices on hundreds of routes, tested every so-called hack out there, and I've read the actual research studies that analyze millions of flight bookings. And most of what you've heard about booking cheap flights, it's either outdated or just straight up wrong. The Tuesday thing? A myth. Booking at 2 a.m. doesn't matter anymore. Using incognito mode, airlines don't track you like that, but there are patterns that actually work, and they're all based on how airline pricing algorithms behave. By the end of this video, you'll have a specific day-by-day strategy that will save you money on literally every flight you book. And I'm not selling you anything here. This is just data. So, all right, let's start with the most important number you need to know. 39, specifically 39 days before your departure. A massive study analyzing over 900 million flight itineraries found that this is the optimal window for booking domestic flights. Not roughly a month out, not 6 weeks, 39 days, but here's the nuance that nobody talks about. There's actually a sweet spot range. 23 to 51 days before departure is your golden window. Book earlier than 51 days and you're paying what's called the launch price. Airlines set these higher because they know business travelers will pay whatever it costs. Book later than 23 days and you're in panic buyer territory where prices spike because airlines know you need that seat. So what does this look like in practice? Let's say you're planning a trip for April 15th. Count back 39 days, and that puts you at March 7th as your ideal booking date. But you've got flexibility from February 23rd to March 23rd. Set a calendar reminder for that first date and start watching prices. This alone could save you anywhere from $50 to $200 per ticket, depending on the route. Now, let's talk about the biggest lie in travel advice. Book your flights on Tuesday. You've heard this everywhere, right? Tuesday afternoon, that's when the deals drop. Here's the actual truth from the data. Tuesday bookings are only 1.3% cheaper than booking on a Sunday. 1.3%. On a $300 flight, that's saving you less than $4. That's literally the price of airport coffee. The Tuesday myth started decades ago when airlines actually did release fare sales on Tuesday afternoons, but that hasn't been consistently true for years. Modern airline pricing is dynamic. It changes based on demand, not the day of the week you're searching. What does matter is when you actually fly, not when you book, and we'll get to that in a minute, but stop stressing about finding time to search on Tuesdays. Search whenever you have time. The day you book matters way less than how early you book. Focus your energy on that 39-day window instead. Quick reality check. 1.3% of $300 is $3.90. Basically airport coffee, so the booking day barely matters. Focus on booking early, around 39 days out, and you'll save real money, not loose change. Okay, this is where it gets really good. Google Flights has features that most travelers completely ignore, and they're basically free money. First, the price tracking feature. When you search for a flight, there's a toggle that says track prices. Turn this on. Google will email you when prices drop, but here's what most people miss. Google Flights now has AI-powered predictions that tell you whether to book now or wait. It literally says things like, prices are unlikely to decrease, or prices may drop. This is based on historical data for that exact route and date. Second, use the date grid feature. Instead of searching for specific dates, click Explore and you'll see a calendar showing the cheapest price for every single day of the month. You might find that flying one day earlier or later saves you $100. Third, and this is huge, the flexible dates search. Select your dates and look for the ±3 days option. This shows you prices across a whole week so you can spot the cheapest combination. I found a flight to Barcelona that was $200 cheaper just by leaving on Wednesday instead of Friday. Same hotel booking, same trip, just a different departure day. Here's a hack that sounds counterintuitive. Sometimes the worst flight is the better deal. I'm talking about layovers. On average, flights with one layover cost 22% less than nonstop flights on the same route. 22%. On a $500 nonstop, that's over $100 in savings. Now, I'm not saying you should always choose the 8-hour layover in a random airport, but a 90-minute layover, that's basically just walking to another gate. And here's a bonus hack within this hack. Sometimes you can find cheaper flights by searching for flights to your layover city and then separately searching from that city to your final destination. Airlines call these hidden city fares. For example, a flight from New York to Dallas might be cheaper if you book New York to Austin with a Dallas layover and just get off in Dallas. You can't check bags for this, and there are risks involved, but it's a strategy that frequent budget travelers use all the time. Also, don't sleep on secondary airports. Flying into Oakland instead of San Francisco or Hamilton instead of Toronto can save you hundreds. The 20-minute drive to the main city is worth the savings. Okay, quick win for you here. Remember how I said it doesn't matter when you book? What absolutely matters is when you fly. Flying on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday is on average 13% cheaper than flying on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. 13% across the board. This is because business travelers fill up Monday morning and Thursday evening flights, and leisure travelers pack the weekends. Midweek flights just have less demand. So if you have any flexibility at all, shift your departure to Tuesday or Wednesday and your return to Tuesday or Wednesday on a round trip that costs $800. That's potentially over $100 in savings just by moving your travel days. This is the kind of simple adjustment that adds up to thousands of dollars over years of traveling. All right, let's put this all together. Here's your flight booking cheat sheet. Step 1, figure out when you want to travel. Step 2, count back 39 days and set a calendar reminder. Step 3, when that reminder hits, go to Google Flights and turn on price tracking. Check the AI prediction. Step 4, use the date grid and flexible dates to find the cheapest days within your window. Prioritize Tuesday and Wednesday travel if you can. Step 5, compare non-stop versus one-stop prices. If the layover is reasonable, take the savings. That's it. 5 steps. No secret websites, no complicated point hacking, just understanding how the system works and using it to your advantage. I want to hear from you. What's the most you've ever saved on a flight using any of these strategies? Drop it in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit subscribe because I've got more travel hacks coming that are going to save you even more money. I'll see you in the next one.